Hi guys, Gypsy Wolf, how are you? I hope everybody is having a great week. Okay, so I'm going to do this video as quickly as possible, but because there are many variations, it might take a little bit of time, so please bear with me. Really quickly, I do want to say that I know I have a few viewers, subscribers that are requesting videos that are not employment spells, and I know exactly what you're requesting. I am working on those, I promise, and I do promise to post those videos for you and show you how to do the spells that you are asking for, okay? Because I do this for you guys, all right? I love everybody that follows me and is trying to learn, and it's really, really fun to help teach people. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so this is a very versatile employment spell. It can be used just to find a job in general. It can be used because we're going to do a spell and then turn it into a mojo bag too. It's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Okay, and it can also be used if you need a promotion at your job, things like that. I'll go into all of it as we go along, okay? So the things that you're going to need are a green candle. Okay, mine is long and crooked. This is green candle I had, so that's what I'm using. You can use any type of green candle that you have. Green is used for prosperity, abundance, money, things like that, and that's why we're using that as our main focal center candle. Then I like to use supporting candles in my spell work and my hoodoo work. Okay, so because orange in hoodoo work is usually, well, pretty much always used for success. I'm using 2 orange supporting candles. Now, what I like to do with each candle before doing the spell, I cleansed each of them. You can use tap water. I wouldn't recommend that highly, but if that's all you have, that's perfectly fine. But that's like last resort, okay? Then you can also use spring water, Florida water. I've even gone to, lakes that aren't super duper far from me and jarred up some water. I use that. Rainwater, whatever, okay? And you just cleanse real quickly, all of them with that, okay? And then I like to cleanse my candles after that with some type of cleansing incense. Sage is the most common. Tonight, for whatever reason, it felt right to use Palo Santo, which is a type of wood. Mine is pretty charred now at this point, but it's a stick. But I don't really like the smell of sage. I prefer Palo Santo, so that's what I used, okay? So, cleanse. Smoke. Okay, then you're going to inscribe your candles, because this is for a job. Alright, so with your green candle, whether this is for you or somebody else, you're going to inscribe the full name, first, middle, and last name of the person who was seeking employment. And then their birthday, if you have it. If it's you, I hope you have it. And then you can inscribe other things. I wrote on here, bring me employment, bring me a job. Say you're looking for a promotion, you can say, bring me the promotion I deserve and desire, things like that. With your supporting candles, because these are used for success and power. And the point of supporting candles is to infuse your main candle with even more power. And other influences. So, due to that, orange is good, like I said, for success. So you can inscribe success. Orange is also very good for courage. And we all know we've gone into job interviews where we're very nervous. You can inscribe something such as courage. Okay, those are just a few examples. But things like success, courage, vitality. You can write, I will come out on top. I will get the job. I will dominate the competition. Whatever feels right to you. All right, next comes oils that we're going to use to put on our candles. My favorite, personally, is my own Crown of Success oil. I've done several different batches. This one by far is my favorite. I tweaked it a little bit and I've had, wow, amazing results. I mean, amazing. So I'm going to shake it up for you so you can see. Can you see the herbs in there, guys? I know the glare is difficult, but I love this one. Okay, so that's good for the green main candle. Another one would be an employment oil. I bought this one a long time ago. I really haven't used it. I don't remember where I bought it. I think it was off Etsy. But I really haven't tried it out, so I don't know how great it works. But another employment oil you could do is just simply infusing cinnamon with olive oil. Okay. So something that a lot of people don't realize is that consommé oil and attraction oils, they're not just used in love workings. It's to draw in anything that you want. If it's a job, you can use it. So I do have, and I know I have this on my other videos, an amazing attraction oil like 100 Cardia. And like I said, this woman doesn't even know who I am. I swear. I just love her oils. Love them. Love them. Okay? And then, so you can use any of these three for your main candle. Then what I'm choosing to use for my supporting candles is what is called Lucky Hand Oil. Again, by Conjured Cardia. Okay, now, lucky hands were said to, I don't know if you can see that, I'm sorry. Lucky hands were said to be doused in rose. So, let me give you a few different ideas if you don't have any oils like this. And I am going to do a video on how to make my Crown of Success oil, okay? But if you don't have any of these, here's what you can do. For your main candle, you can take regular olive oil, just nothing's, any oil, just nothing synthetic. That's just my opinion. And you're going to anoint it. And then you could roll it in cinnamon or nutmeg or both. That would be really great. As far as luck, oh man, you could take a pyrite crystal and smash it. That would be great for your supporting candles after you anoint them with olive oil. Or do olive oil and some rose. Orchids, believe it or not, are also extremely widely used in the hoodoo tradition for luck. So those are just a few other options, okay? All right, other things that you're going to need. Well, you don't need, but my suggestions. Basil. Give me a sec. I don't mean to be rude and not face the camera. I always have a fresh basil plant in my home. Fun fact. Prostitutes, back when prostitution was legal, they used to wear basil oil because basil was that widely known and well used to attract money. So prostitutes would anoint themselves with basil oil to bring in more business, which I think it's a fun little fact. So I took 5 fresh basil leaves, okay, that I'm going to eventually use. All right. The reason I chose 5 is the number for fixing things into the physical world, not just the spiritual world. Bringing it to fruition here, okay? At least in hoodoo. Then, calendula leaves, okay? That's another one I'm going to use. All right, now, depending on the job you want, let's say the job that you want is at a bank, okay? Because you're going to have a plate that you put your candles on, and you're going to want to put symbols of the job that you want under or around or both. Okay, so say that you want a job at a bank. You can put coins, dollar bills, checks from your checkbook. That'll work. Say you want to be a makeup artist. Put pieces of makeup around it. Say you, say you want to be a surrogate. I don't know, like, I'm just thinking of anything. Take pictures of babies. Put that around there. That'll work too. But what I'm going to do, to make it more generalized, because there isn't a specific job I'm after right at this exact moment. Once I am, I'm going to switch this up a little bit. So I'm just taking my resume and I'm going to put that under my plate. Alright? I'm going to put that under my plate. I'm letting the spirits, and I'm putting it face side up because I want the spirits to be able to see it. And that's why I use clear plates. Oh, I'm fuzzy. I'm fuzzy. Are we better? There we go. Okay. And then the last things that we're going to need, because we are going to turn this into a mojo bag, I like to use stones as well. Alright, you're not going to be able to see this on camera, so I'm not even going to bother showing you, but I have 9 tiny citrine pieces. Citrine is really good because it has the energy of the sun and that vibrant energy that you're going to want to bring into a job interview, okay? And it's lucky. Then I have aventurine. It's actually a little bead. Aventurine, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. Aventurine. It's a green stone that is very well known to bring in prosperity and money. And then, who doesn't know that pyrite, aka fool's gold, is the go-to to bring in money, right? Okay, this is one of my smaller pieces. The smallest piece I had went into my Crown of Success oil. Okay, so let me show you how to construct this. Now, because this candle is so oddly shaped, I'm going to end up putting it into a candle holder on my clear tray. But first, I'm going to anoint it. And I'm going to use my Crown of Success oil. Okay. And I'm going to put the oil into my dominant fingers, my dominant hand, which is, I'm right-handed, so that's my right hand. And I'm going to go from the base up to the wick. Okay. Letting the universe know that this is what I'm wanting. Now, I remember hearing from someone, and this was a great analogy, that, okay, we've all been there, where a baby cries or our dog is barking, we don't know what they want, and we think to ourselves or say, I just wish you could tell me what you want. The universe is the same way. If you don't tell the universe what you want, how are you going to get it? You have to let them know. Like, put it out there. I need a job, or I need this specific job so I can succeed and do well. We're all divine beings, and once I do this, I can do better things in the world. Okay? So, I use some Crown of Success oil. And then I'm also going to use a little bit of, let's see if this employment oil holds any merit. If it does, I'll find out who I bought it from and plug them. Alright. Base to the wick. Oh, it smells good. It smells really nice. But like I said, if you don't have any of these, you can use good old olive oil and then sprinkle it with some cinnamon. Not a problem. Alright, you can tell that this is a cheap candle because my fingers are green. Alright, so I'm going to put this, oh my goodness, in the candle holder. If I can get it in there, the base is a little big. Give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me. We're not. This is embarrassing. Okay. Okay. I'm just grabbing the cap here. Alright, cool. That is one crooked candle. Alright, next I'm going to take my Lucky Hand oil by Contracardia for these. Okay, for my supporting candles. Like I said, if you don't have that, you could do olive oil and then use some rose petals and rub them, roll them in it. You could use rose otto, rose water. You could use that. That's easy to find. Just some ideas. I'm just trying to give you guys multiple ideas and alternatives. Okay, from the base up to the wick. Also, if you guys would like to see the way I make a lot of my oils, I would be more than happy to show you. That's kind of my area of expertise. I'm just experimenting with oils from another very gifted root worker and just seeing how they work for me and checking out the energies, and I've been really happy with them, so I might as well use them up. But I do make a lot of my own. So, alright. Those are done. Now, next, when you're doing, sorry again, I'm turning away. To cleanse your candles, a good prosperity incense is a good idea. This is such a great brand. It burns for a long time. It smells divine. Oh my God. It's a little more on the expensive side, but any type of money incense, prosperity incense, attraction incense would work beautifully, okay? But as you're doing your spell, I would suggest you burn one of these. You can even cleanse your candles with it too. Alright, so what I'm going to do next, now that I have my resume under here, and I have my oils, my candles dressed, I have these 2 candles that need to be fixed to the plate. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, 1. And not 2 yet. Hold on. These candles are actually Hanukkah candles that I found on clearance like over a year ago at a drugstore for such a good deal. I had to get them. But they are a little hard to fix to the plate. Whew, okay. Thought for a minute it wouldn't happen. Alright, so next I'm going to take my 5 basil leaves. Like, if you don't have fresh basil, that's okay. You can just use dried. You don't have to use it at all. Because I cook a lot of Italian food, I generally have a basil plant, in my home. Wait, you know what? Back up. I'm sorry that I can't rewind my stuff. Alright, I'm going to do my stones first. Alright, so in front of this green candle, I don't know if you can see. Let me turn you a little bit, guys, okay? Right here, I have 9 little tiny pieces of citrine. I really didn't decide how I'm going to put my stones yet. Okay, let's figure it out. Okay, then I have my pyrite slash fool's gold. I'm going to put it here. And then my aventurine, which is a green color, I'm going to put it here. Okay, and kind of form like a triangle. Okay, to direct that energy. Now I'm going to take my basil and I'm going to start in the north, east, south, west, and then I'm going to put one under this green candle. Alright, then next, calendula. The reason I'm using calendula, it again has that attracting of the sun's energy. It's really good for bringing about needed changes, power, prosperity, all those things. So I'm going to just take a few pinches. And oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry that my phone goes fuzzy. I don't have the best phone ever. But I'm doing my best. So bear with me, please. Okay, and I'm just going to sprinkle the calendula. It's also called marigold, but it has to be the right type of marigold, okay? But I like to use dried. And we're just sprinkling this around, making it look pretty. Just want a little bit more. And just sprinkle until it feels right to you. That's the best way I can describe it. Do it till it feels right. You feel like you have enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, now I didn't do a chant for this one because it depends on your need. And I don't think you need a chant. I really don't. So, now that all this is done, okay, now that you have your candles anointed, all of your herbs, your stones, and, you know, resume under the tray or whatever it is that you want to use. As you light your candles, I want you to visualize yourself. And it doesn't matter if you know the job you're going into or trying to get or not. Visualize yourself walking into the type of building that you're hoping to get a job in and saying hello to coworkers, and visualize yourself getting that paycheck and putting it into the bank. Visualize yourself paying those bills with the money that you're earning from that job. That is what this spell is really, really meant for. Visualization has to be on point for this spell. Okay. So, my suggestion would be for 9 minutes every night, or you can do 13. Burn your candles, snuff them out, and continue the pattern. Now, I would wait till it is a waxing moon. I think right now we're still in waning. Yes. Okay, so now, just leave your stones and your fresh herbs and all that here. They're going to dry up, yes. And continue to burn for 9 to 13 hours per night. Pick one or the other. Not hours, oh my gosh. Minutes. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Once your candles have been burnt down, you're going to take a little mojo bag, okay? And take the remnants of the spell, open up your little bag, put your dried herbs in here, your stones, okay? And then you can anoint the bag too with Crown of Success oil and carry this with you on your job interviews, okay? Or just carry it with you at all times. You never know when you could run into an old friend and they run a business that you could be perfect for. You never know. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know. I tried to make this as easy as possible. I'm sorry if it was, it was lengthy. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. But, like I said, any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. I love you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Love and light. Forgiveness. Okay? Forgiveness. That's my new motto. Okay. Love and light, guys. Good night.